Hello and welcome back to all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, what is wrong with you? Today I wanted to go through just a weird thing. I've got a whole load of chips, and one of them, or a couple of them actually, are Motorola 88Ks CPUs. So quite big jobbies. Recently I decided I wanted to try and get this going, so I decided to run it in free mode. So free mode is basically you set up the CPU, but you tie all of the data points to ground, and it will start counting up through the address, trying to look for more information. So this is basically called free running, and I used some instructions I found to get this working, and it's really straightforward to do. So I've got the chip, and what I've done is I've soldered up a sort of a data bus here with just a quick panel, and then an address bus here, because I just plan to use these. So basically they just go straight down the lines and they're connected. It saves a lot of messing about with breadboards and loads of wires everywhere. But free running, basically, I've just got I think this is 5 megahertz crystal, and then you need an on-off switch or a reset switch that works with this. So basically the reset switch brings halt and reset down to low and then brings them back up, and then that will kick this off. Because all the data lines are tied, it kicks off a count through all the address spaces. The ones at the bottom there, you know, it goes so fast you can't actually see it, but you can see the counting up on the LEDs to the right there. So the other thing I've got is this 40-pin EEPROM. Now what I'm planning to do, or I'm hoping to do, is to actually write a bit of code that will do something probably not interesting or useful, but just flash a couple lights. But that is the whole thing in a nutshell. Now let me just quickly show you the code that I'm hoping to do. So what I've got here is a pretty simple assembly language program. It loads a counter effectively into D1, and then it puts this into D0. Now this hexadecimal basically works out to 10101010, and then I try and move that onto the address bus. Then there's a delay so that I could actually see the thing, and then it'll just keep looping until it subtracts from 5000. Then it drops down into here, and I knot the value in D0, so that switches it over to be 010101, and then I loop again. And so that is basically it. I have wrote an output, and I have written this to a file that I can load. So I've got the output now, and I can load that into my 40-pin ROM, and hopefully that will do something. So I mean, it is supposed to start at address 0, so it should look for that, and then it should run the loop, and we'll see how that goes. The reason I was doing this was I have been considering writing some sort of bootloader, or maybe even a bootloader and a kernel for this, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing my attempt to write a bootloader and a kernel for the M68k. We'll see. I don't know. I may or may not do it. I don't know if I have the time. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting to show how you can free run one of these CPUs. And so that's pretty much it for me. Just a quick, easy, unscripted view of what I'm currently doing and playing around with in the electronic space. So if you like these sort of videos, like and subscribe and share them around, and I will see you soon.